Hey y'all, Matt over here at Cotton Gin Smokers. Some people think that a grill or a smoker is just for doing your steaks and your hamburgers and hot dogs and your brisket. But today I'm here to tell you, no, that's not right. You can do so much more. So today we're gonna do a bourbon bacon apple crisp. We are out here at the beautiful Flat Farms, River St. Joe in Buchanan, Michigan. If you're ever in our area, you gotta hit this place up. Let's talk about the TBird for a second. So this is our newest member to the Cotton Gin family. This thing is it is a beast. So your drum, the harvester and the reaper smokers, those are 55-gallon drums that we get the drum from the manufacturer and we outfit them. The TBird is actually 14 gauge steel. It's cut out on our plasma table. It's rolled in-house. It's all fabricated in-house. Couldn't be more thrilled about the way this has come out. So it's got a high temp coating on there. So this is actually the hybrid. This is a smoker and a grill all in one. So you still have the same setup down below like you do in the harvester smoker. You've got your heat shield, you've got your charcoal basket, you've got your baffle plate for indirect cooking. But then you also have you have three different grate options. You have one that sits about right here. You have one that sits here level with the door, and then you've got another one that slides in over that. And that one also has a hanging system, so you can hang your sausages and your ribeye steaks, bone-in ribeyes, all sorts of things. You can hang your whole chickens. So hanging is just a whole nother, just an awesome way of cooking meat. So if you haven't hung any meat, I'd highly recommend it. Some people think that a grill or a smoker is just for doing your steaks and your hamburgers and hot dogs and your brisket and chicken and stuff. But today I'm here to tell you, no, that's not right. Yes, those things are great on there. But you can do so much more. The versatility of a smoker and a grill is way beyond that. So today we're gonna do a bourbon bacon apple crisp. This recipe comes from Steven. Sorry, Steven, I'm going to mess up your last name. Raichlen. That's probably not how you say it at all. But from Project Smoke, this is a great book. This is one of the books that I keep on my bookshelf, along with a few others. So, but this one has the smoked bacon bourbon apple crisp, and that's what we're going to do today. So, first thing we got to do is we need 3 pounds of apples. So we got Honeycrisp apples. We are in the state of Michigan, and Honeycrisp are grown here locally, and they are Honeycrisp apples are, I think, one of the best apples out there. So there's a lot of moisture in them, and they're going to help sweat and add moisture to the apple crisp. So I'm going to get the peeling here. We got a lot of apples to peel. Got my Cutco peeler. So 3 pounds it is. This apple crisp is going to serve 8 to 9 people. I recommend homemade vanilla ice cream. All right, so we got our apples cored. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these up into thirds, and then we're going to throw them in our cast iron skillet. We're going to mix some more of the filling in with it, but they'll go into our cast iron skillet. So you just want to cut these into little bite-sized pieces about like that. Okay, now we got our apples all put together here, or cut up here. So the next thing it's going to ask for is we're going to have a couple strips of bacon. So we went ahead and cooked this bacon. This is bacon out of Lowry's Meat Market here in town. I would recommend finding your bacon from a local meat market. And this is thick cut bacon. And I'm just going to break this up into some bite-sized pieces. It calls for 2 pieces, but we're going to do like 4 pieces. So it calls for 1/3 cup of brown sugar. You can do light or dark brown sugar. We got our brown sugar, got our apples, got our bacon. Calls for 1.5 tablespoons of flour. So don't be like me and mistake your tablespoons and your teaspoons and your cups. So the other day I made one of these and I did 1.5 cups of flour, and it is actually tablespoons. So Yeah, let's not mix that up this time. That's more like it there. We're gonna do some lemon zest. It calls for 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. So I'm just gonna put some finely grated lemon zest in there. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So there's about a teaspoon right there. Pinch of salt. So there's some ground salt here. And then get your whiskey or bourbon of choice. This is TX whiskey from down in Fort Worth, Texas. They got a really cool outfit there. If you're ever in the Fort Worth area, we recommend checking it out. Just a little bit more. All right, that adds some good flavor in there. So now I'm just going to mix all this together. We got our cast iron skillet ready here. That bacon really just gives it a whole nother flavor. All right, so we got our filling made. Now we're gonna make our topping. We've got it all set up here. Get your blender. We're using the Ninja Auto IQ. So for the topping, you're gonna need 2 sticks of butter. We're gonna start with 1. We're gonna cut it up into just about 1-inch slices. I put the butter in the freezer for just a little bit to let it get nice and cool and a little harder. Especially in this hot day like this and cooking outside, that's going to be important. Got our butter. That's going to go down in here. And then we call for some granola. So we'll place, it says 1/2 cup of granola. We're just going to probably do a little more than that because I like that granola crunch. So I'm going to do about 3/4 cup. Got our granola in there. The next thing we're going to do is 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Got our all-purpose flour. That's 1/2 cup, not 1/2 tablespoon. So there's my flour. Then we got 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated sugar. There's our sugar. Get that out of the way. And we're going to go with 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Half a cup of brown sugar. Some salt, a pinch of salt. And all right, we're going to blend this up. I'll put it on right. There we go. We just want it to be like a sand-like texture. Want to over blend it. That's going to be good about right like that. Okay. All right, just getting this all spread out here nice and easy, even. And I'm going to take this butter here, and this is an extra thing Steven doesn't call for, but because we like to be nice and healthy, we're going to cut up a few more smaller slices of pads of butter. I'm just going to distribute those on here. Our apple crisp is ready to go in the smoker, y'all. We're sitting at about 375. We're gonna put it in here and let the smoker do its thing. Close her up. let her cook. Well, here's the long-awaited time. We're gonna open this up and check on our Bacon-Bourbon Apple Crisp in a cast iron skillet on the TBird, Cotton Gin TBird smoker. All right, let's open this up and oh my goodness, wow, look at that. That looks pretty dang good right there. All right, let's see, Steven. How does this picture compare to your picture? Man, I'm not gonna complain about that. Not one bit. There's the smoked Bacon-Bourbon Apple Crisp, y'all. All right, I'm gonna dig in here. Oh, nice. A little scoop of ice cream. I got some of the bacon. Wow, that's good. That's good. Who would have thought bacon in a dessert would be good? I guess chocolate covered bacon's good. So why not in an apple crisp? I'd do that again. The recipe, the full recipe is gonna be in the link in our bio, so check it out. Look for more content here on our channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you here next time.